The earth was young and pure, untouched by sorrow, when the first family of humankind dwelled in the vast Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve had been blessed with children, each a blessing and a promise for the future. Among these children were two sons, Cain and Abel, each destined to teach mankind profound lessons about faith, envy, and obedience. Cain, the elder, was a farmer. His hands knew the soil came from the sweat of honest labor, and his heart beat with the hope of pleasing his Creator. Abel, the younger, was a shepherd, caring for flocks and learning patience from the gentle creatures under his watch. His soul was tender, and his devotion sincere. One day, both brothers decided to offer a sacrifice to Allah, to show their gratitude and seek His acceptance. Cain brought some of the fruits from his harvest, ripe and full of promise. Abel offered from the finest of his flock, the best lamb he could find. As they placed their offerings before Allah, a silence filled the air. From the heavens, fire descended and consumed Abel's sacrifice, a clear sign of divine acceptance. Cain's offering, however, lay untouched. Confused and hurt, Cain's heart darkened. He did not understand why his gift was rejected while his brother's was embraced. The seed of envy began to take root. That night the brothers sat by the fire, shadows dancing on their faces. Cain's voice was sharp, trembling with anger. "Why is your gift favored over mine? What have I done to deserve this humiliation?" Abel replied calmly, "O brother, it is not for us to question the wisdom of Allah. Let us strive to be better, to purify our hearts and intentions." But Cain's envy grew, twisting his thoughts into dark places. The whispers of Shaitan reached into his soul, promising power and freedom from his torment if only he would act against his brother. One fateful day, as the sun rose high, Cain invited Abel to walk with him into the fields. The air was heavy with tension. Words were exchanged, sharp and bitter, until Cain's anger exploded. Without heed to the brotherhood that had once bound them, Cain struck Abel down. The earth drank the blood of Abel, the first martyr of humankind. The ground itself seemed to groan under the weight of this sin. When Adam and Eve learned of this tragedy, their grief was immeasurable. Adam's heart broke in ways words could not capture. He knew the world had changed forever. Allah spoke to Cain, asking him why he had committed such a grievous sin. Cain, consumed by guilt and fear, could find no defense. The earth rejected him. He became a wanderer, marked by the consequences of his deed. But in the midst of despair, there was a promise, an assurance from Allah that humanity would not be lost. Eve bore another son, Seth, Sheath, the gift, who would carry forward the light of guidance. And so the tale of Cain and Abel closed with the birth of Seth, the son who would grow to restore faith and righteousness to the children of Adam.